Not, no. We will be paced along the floor, but,
Then we should focus on bolstering our strength. Gain the strength and the power to fight it. Or find ways in which we can contribute to the fight that is awaiting.
Alright.
Guys, I might be like overstepping here, but and feel free to shoot this down. Just on these crazy ideas. We guys thought maybe asking the guy that made it the door. Not like go to his door. I know you got some shit there, but like write to him or something.
You mean the Kirsty quickly looks for the bloody name of the guy again. Magos, that's it.
Magos Francesco.
That's it. You mean Magos Francesco?
Did he make it? Or?
Again? I'm not sure. I just know he wants my head, so I'm not entirely sure that's the best idea. Or if we do, I've got to be far away.
So I'll take that as a no, then.
I'm not saying no, I'm just saying I probably shouldn't be in the area.
Well, again,
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why exactly. Like, we write to him or something. You don't gotta go knock on the second door.
What are we gonna say? Do we expect an answer? Or is he gonna
Dear
send a
Mr.
letter back?
Magos, your creepy doll escaped. Now what? Please respond.
I feel like he already knows that.
It escaped the second time. We don't have it. Although they would probably think that's more a lie to get Rome out of trouble.
Actually, I'm wondering, I was technically attuned with it, right? Do you think I would still be attuned? Or at least in some way still connected?
That's a question that I don't have an answer to.
I'm not a mage, love. Try to look.
No, but if we bend it the right way, maybe that... Oh, no. I was about to say the Magus could, but obviously I'd get slapped to hell and back first.
I wish I knew.
I wish I knew too. Unless we can get a standing, but where we're not going to get slapped into paste.
Again, I question what he's gonna do. He's looking for it. He's been looking for it, hasn't he? That's not the problem. The problem is he can't find it.
No, the point, I couldn't find it when I had it, and I was, just wandering around before.
I mean, in fairness, you were wandering in that quarantine city, so...
Well, not the whole time. I was going through, Ventonio for a while. Not Ventonio, fuck.
Ventori League.
Yeah, Ventori. Ventori League for a while.
Unless he knows where it wants to go.
Maybe there is that place that I saw. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it was, but...
The place he was trying to get me to take you to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the only reason I could see that we should reach out to him. Let him know that it's on its own now.
Right, you can say that it killed me and then it went off, and that way I'd be off the hook, and then...
Are you asking me to lie?
Oh, not really. Just, yeah.
You wouldn't ask the handsome man to lie, would you?
I wish.
So the bottom line of all this is we need a lead. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
We do.
Well, if my business in Ulone gets sorted, Nimble, always ready. Nimble can do his own investigations on our behalf.
That would be... Yeah, I would owe you one, Nimble. That would be fantastic.
You would owe me one. Nimble nods yeah, you would.
Okay.
I'm just an non-beater.
Cool. I appreciate it.
I remember Nimble talks with a New Yorker accent because he's from Arizona. Yeah, I gotta remember that.
I'm a fucking unbeater.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm unbeaten here!
It's beating time!
Not all you want.
So, meanwhile, fuck you. Yeah, leave your tent, holster your pistol, and go follow after Anvil, with Irina following after you, and Giselle also following after you, and Edelweiss also following after you.
Oh my god. It's like a mama ducking all of her chicks.
Yeah, I'll take my tall dog for a walk.
Nay.
And Edelweiss too.
Oh my god.
Well, wouldn't Irina be talking to Liz at this point?
No, this is after all your
okay
stuff. Yeah.
So this is morning. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, where'd he go?
He just went down the path. You guys would generally know that Ashwarns are keepers of this path. All paths that have road lights on them. And road lights are exactly what they sound like. They look a bit weird and out of place in the middle of the woods, because it is like a city street light just in the woods that project out. But it's what allows people to traverse at night from one zone to the other. So you catch them going down the path just idly. So looking at a road light, which is probably a few hundred feet down the road. It's not hard to catch up to him. He's not sprinting or anything. He looks over his shoulder and looks at you. Morning.
Good morning for a walk.
He looks and sees Bird. I guess technically Irina... Actually, no, Irina will be walking alongside you. She's got to stretch her limbs out, her newly acquired limbs. It is a good morning. And I see you have... He looks like scans across all of them. Pleasant company.
Well, don't know about Giselle here, but we do walk.
Tweet.
Tweet. So, tell it to me straight. Did I... He'll probably let go of Edelweiss's reins. Let her graze a little bit. He'll like lean towards Anvil and say, "Did I mutter anything embarrassing in my sleep?"
He quirks an eyebrow at that and begins to chuckle. That is what you're worried about. No, he would say no. He'd say 9.
Oh, good. He puts a hand to his heart. Good. Did you
use some? Although I don't really know if I call it embarrassing. More of a telling.
Incriminating?
He doesn't respond after that.
Who?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Not at liberty to tell me what they said. You're definitely at liberty to tell me who it was.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Odds are I already know what they said. I'm just wondering what it is you know. 17?
That's pretty good. Kara Dalkinzalia. Jin muttered some things, but nothing. He shakes his head. Not words. More of a groans.
Odd.
He shrugs. I don't exactly have a timeline to match yours. Seems there was some dilation from your dreams to the real world.
Among the dreams we've had, his was relatively peaceful. I don't know what it could be that he was groaning about. But then again, we did lose sight of him about partway through.
Shrugs.
As for Karadak and Dahlia, I can hazard a guess at what they were saying. Regardless, are you scanning the perimeter, or are you away from camp?
I'm giving you all your due privacy.
I was reading lips. They were talking about the doll, right?
Roll a deception check.
He was reading lips.
You were reading lips, but also Eva did ping you into the comms network.
Yeah. It's an end all be all.
Oh.
Oh fuck! Do I want to break my muffin so soon to get rid of that one? I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't undo it.
Second of hesitation on that. One of those second, that was a run-on sentence.
I gotta keep my ratio up.
Yeah, right, of course.
That wasn't a hesitation, that was an explanation.
Yeah, I guess so. Right.
At the very least, 9 deception. Does he at least know that I can read lips? Is he impressed?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if Ambo is easily impressed by most things. He's appreciative of a lot of things. Impressed is different, though.
I'll take it.
It is good that you have to practice reading lips. I'm sure you and Eva get along with that, amongst many other civilians. But yes, I assume you were conversing as a doll. He looks past her shoulder, back in the direction of the camp. Sort of staring at it for a moment.
Little birdie told me that you perhaps don't approve. Yeah. That you perhaps don't approve of how we're handling the situation.
To a certain extent. I do not believe you are miracle workers.
Nor do I. That said, you're an Ash Warden, a professional, and far more experienced in these things than any of us are, than most people alive. If you had advice to give, I would happily hear it. Share it with the others.
Pursue relentlessly. That is not intrinsic to an Ash Warden, but it is a trait that we all have.
Human determination. Oh, I guess mortal determination at this point.
Mortal determination, others would call it obsession. He crouches down and grabs some nearby rocks. You probably don't know, but every Ash Warden, and he begins to levitate the rocks with graviturgy.
Mm-hmm.
Every Ash Warden has a discipline. Savantism, we call it. A focus, a type of arcane capability or otherwise that every Ash Warden always seems to get. Some field of magic. Every one of us has it. He looks back to you. As I said, relentless pursuit.
Crouch down beside him. You have your gravity, Nova her speed. Grover his alchemy.
He shakes his head. 9. Stands back up. Grover's savant trait is his metamorph. That creature born from him and his knowledge on the Vineweave. It is alive. More than Vineweave ought to be. It is a part of him.
And he uses it as a tool for other pursuits.
Correct. Amongst other things. He looks off in the distance towards the direction of the wood. I think it is the closest companion he will ever have. For good reason. Sad, but true.
At least he has a companion. Imagine if he was totally alone in this world. How grouchy he'd be then. But regardless, speaking of Grover, the others, I believe, intend to bring up bring up the issue with the doll when he gets here.
He shakes his head. Grover will know little on the doll.
Would he provide any insight, do you think?
Though it depends on what the Witch Knight says.
Right. Evidently he didn't seem too happy about us sending the Witch Knight his way.
He nods at that. Sounds awkward. Grover tries his best to distance himself from his homeland. He had to fight the Witch Knight once upon a time. Called a right of. He shakes his head. 9.
Unsurprising.
A right of exit. This would have been, he thinks for a moment, decades ago.
The right to exit the Dream Rampant, to leave his homeland.
And joins the Ash Wardens, yes.
So he fought the Witch Knight before he was even an Ash Warden.
He nods. A foolish venture, but I don't think he was ever supposed to win. I don't think he ever thought he was going to win.
He won in a way. Victory or not, he earned the right to leave.
Correct. He had a passion to join the Ash Wardens, and he pursued it.
Relentlessly.
He nods. He didn't have the answer forward. He didn't have a way of beating the Witch Knight. None of that. The answers make themselves clear in time, or you make them yourself.
And you want us to employ the same logic, the same notion to defeating this doll or the entity behind it. We don't know how to do that yet, but we shouldn't give up or drop it into someone else's lap.
I would start with communicating further than just Grover and the Witch Knight. This thing is as powerful as you say it is. It is a major threat. I've already done so amongst the Ash Wardens, but alas, I am the expert on such materials, and even I have nothing.
Paul kind of rolls his neck and he says, "We are starting to collect grave threats."
There's always grave threats. There's a reason why Nova scoffs at the ideas of prophecies and grand machinations. We've heard them before.
There's far too many. The more of something there is, the less valuable it has. The less valuable it is, rather.
He nods. Go back to your crew. Whether or not you have a path forward is irrelevant.
So long as we keep searching for one.
Yeah, that's right.
Remind me, which of your... Well, I guess not really a team, but which of your allies went to the Ventori League? Was it Shroud?
He nods.
The others brought up maybe speaking to the Magos, the one that wanted the doll to begin with. If you're able or willing, do you think you could contact Shroud, maybe ask him where we may find the Magos?
I can tell you that without contacting Shroud, he will be in the Ventura League.
Well,
likely locked up in his Magos tower by his own volition.
What
Most
part of the
Magos
league is
are.
that in?
That I do not know, and that I can ask.
Danke. I believe his name was Adventlog.
Wasn't it?
Francesco Argento.
I'll pass it along.
Thank you. Enjoy your walk.
Let the other know that our destination, or at least mine, is shifting, following this new information.
Which new information?
Your doll.
You're still going to Elonia, yeah?
I am, just a different part of it now. I was going to rendezvous with an ally of mine, another warden, but seems to have to meet me a bit more halfway.
Will we be parting ways?
I got to get a response back from him. We'll see. But it's... Besides, I doubt Helia will be the final destination.
Right. Well, so long as you don't neglect to say goodbye. No love lost. Reach over, grab Edelweiss by the reins. Do you think you'll be safe out here by yourself, or should I leave Edelweiss here?
I think I'll be fine.
All right. Well, we're just over there. If something ambushes you, don't forget to scream.
He sort of looks off and away in a reminiscent manner at the word scream.
Sorry, I mean shout. Let's see. Can I insight check that? Is he trying to be like, oh, when was the last time I screamed? 16?
Not bad. He knows the last time he screamed.
Oh, no.
He'll never forget it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's so fucked.
I'm not about to make him remember any more than he already does, so I'll start leading everyone away. My posse.
Your posse? Yeah, you really do have a posse. As you return back, you guys are obviously all still here. Plus a Molly has awoken.
Hey.
I'm gonna shift you guys down and over a bit because we're gonna have space here. Well, I guess you'll be towards the tents, so there. And then you put you guys back on the map. Boop, there you go.
Thank
She
you.
wakes up and rubbing her eyes, smelling the food that Fiat is cooking up. Sees you guys. You're awake.
So are you?
Funny.
And a good morning it is.
Yeah, and it's properly morning now. Like, sun has dawned. And a lovely sight and scent to wake up to, she says as she walks over to Fias, who's a mix to making, I don't know, shakshuka. Why not?
Yes.
I don't know where she would have gotten
some
tomatoes. Please don't say that.
Why not? It's true.
He looks at you for a moment, squints at us in like a playful way. And what do I look like under this mask, huh? You guys all think for a moment, like, what does Fias look like? You guys see it in glimpses, bits and pieces, but more often than not, you guys eat.
Mask.
It's more often than not you guys eat without him because he's in the middle of cooking and serving and cleaning when you guys are eating. So you guys don't ever usually see him eat all that often.
Oh, now you have to show me.
No, it's quite embarrassing. He has a funny nose.
I do.
Oh, well, come on, take it off. I need to see it now.
You just have to
Don't
take
believe
Jin's
it.
word for it.
Yes, I am the business
Hello.
expert on
Just
people wearing masks.
Squeeze again.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Very subtle.
Squeeze right in.
Yeah.
There's a lot more people here than I go bargain for.
And a good morning to you too,
Fias.
folks.
Fias, you also have a strange nose.
He does.
Jin looks to Mina as like, have you even seen him without a mask on?
She thinks for a moment. Yeah.
When?
Well, the first time I saw him without his mask on was when I first met him.
Oh.
He was giving
I'm
me
right there, aren't I?
She's just like blowing, like I don't know what's it called. You breathe life into
life?
someone. Yeah.
Hey. Some people would say that's a kiss.
CPR?
CPR. He was doing CPR because she was drowning.
Yeah.
Cardiopulmonary resuscitation.
Yeah,
Well,
there's no way in hell Mina knows what that's called. So,
Mhm.
also feel free to get.
I mean, that just sounds like harassment to me,
half
but you know,
level, so
that's not me.
6,
Mhm.
3 plus 3, so 6 temp HP.
Well, yeah.
Let's
Oh.
go.
Mine is still there from the last time we ate.
Nice.
Makes sense.
Yeah. How much was that? Sorry, I missed the number. 6?
6.
Yes.
610. And Kyle?
I might change this because like it just seems like there's no point in this like you have it you can like only do a couple before a short rest like I don't know. I feel like I should just do it like once for short rest but stronger, something like that makes it easier to remember. But I'll figure it out later.
It's usually when he cooks, to be fair.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys have brekkie. In due time, Anvil does return back from the road. where quite promptly Eva pulls him aside to talk.
Oh my god.
He's just getting all the attention today.
Yoink!
Well, because she knows what was said there, because she sent her bird.
Barb.
Oh, well.
Tal does go over Riza and just sort of sits in one of the chairs that she brought out. And you guys have seen Tal rest before, where he cocks his, or he kicks his legs out, crosses his arms, and looks like he's both awake and asleep in this weird statuesque way. He doesn't do that this time. He does sit down, but he what's the term? He intertwines his hands together, sort of crisscrossing, weaving them, and then tucks them under his chin, staring at seemingly nothing. Oh, actually, he'd probably stare at the campfire, and is just deeply lost in thought. It's super visible. Probably the most emotion you see from Tal, aside from when he fucks with Riza.
Oh. Do either of them have breakfast?
Riza has tea, and at her instruction to Fayez, has some small sandwiches that accompany the tea.
Nice.
Okay.
But Tal himself has not grabbed any food. To be fair, you guys have never seen Tal eat, so for all you know, he gets all his nutrition from his drugs. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Drugs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's the Spheric way.
Yeah.
I was gonna have Dahlia offer to bring over breakfast, but Tal doesn't eat and doesn't look like Riza's interested.
The food is sehr nutritious, yeah.
She sees you looking in their direction, quirks an eyebrow. She sips some of her tea. A little smirk on her face, oh.
Just glances between her and Tal.
With her free hand, the one that's not holding the teacup, she gestures with one finger. Come here.
Come here, my little pog champ.
She does. Grabs her breakfast, brings it over.
Inside check, how excited is Dahlia when she gets beckoned?
Yeah, that's fair. Roll it.
What the fuck?
Okay, and then GM roll me, Dahlia.
Fucking tails wagging.
I guess if you're not excited, deception. If you are excited, persuasion. That's in a positive emotion, negative emotion sort of way, right?
Well, wouldn't it be opposite? Because either I'm trying to hide her or trying to convince.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Someone who I don't know is. Okay, let me think about what you just said. Hold on. So deception is I am excited.
You are into it. Roll deception to deceive your allies. If you are into it, roll persuasion to seem. Oh, I'm not dreading coming over, Miss Riza. Not at all. So yeah. Deception if you're into it, persuasion if you're not.
I don't like the term into
or maybe performance instead of persuasion. That'd probably be better.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
There we go.
Crush me like a bug, please.
Oh my god.
Alright, let me make sure I have this set to GM. GM. What you say were the two roles again? You would change the other one. Am I doing performance or deception and performance?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
I don't need to do fast math to know exactly who succeeds and fails. Caradoc, you see this and you see this and you're just like, I think she likes it. Emmerich, you see this and you see it's a bit of both.
Oh my god.
It's a bit of both fear and desire.
The best combination. No matter how you spin it, she needs to pass by Falk on the way there.
No.
No! Falk will mutter, "Don't make a mess."
That's gross.
If Roma hears this, she's just like, what?
Oh wait, I realized Irina would be.
also gives him a look like, what?
Yeah.
Irina would be just sort of following Emmerich.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To those of you in proximity to Falk, you guys have a general sense of joy imparted upon you.
Huh.
You're welcome.
Yeah. It's like a warm sort of. It's a warm sort of love.
It's just your snuggly personality, Falk. That's all it is.
Have you met this man?
Are you trying to tell me you'd snuggle with this rat?
I mean, Irina's hugging onto him right now, so that answers some of your questions.
She's also dead, to be fair.
Yeah.
You're gonna be dead in a second if you keep it up.
Call me.
1 second.
Just while you're pulling that up, I'm going to declare a couple of things right now. Irina does have a full-on sheet now.
Oh.
She is, she does have an aura protection, which is why you guys see an aura around her, as you should. That is the feature. She is She is a Warmind class, which is a tweaked paladin, mixed with a bit of druid, more than a little bit of druid. And she has a spellcaster. She can take hits for anyone that she's latched onto. Her AC is only like 12, and that's not ever going to change because she actually doesn't have any armor proficiency as part of the class. But the catch is, she cannot die. Right? She's undead and just disappears into spores. That being said, if she dies in a fight, she's out of the fight. Like, that's it. Unless you guys like have a really, 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 really long fight, which I don't know how the fuck you would do that, but yeah. So as of right now, in a way, Falk has an additional 58 HP.
Fuck yeah, dude.
If she takes every hit. So, yeah. I think I might take her reaction to take a hit. I don't know. That's actually something I forgot to think about. But yeah, she is a super spellcaster. Well, not super spellcaster. She is a super halfcaster. There is one specific spell I really, really, really want to cast, but the time has to be right. The moment has to present itself.
It's tie shoes from 60 feet away.
No.
Fate.
No. She does have something that does fuck with people from a distance.
Hold on, what?
She does have something that does twist fate.
Ooh.
Blind ambush.
This is a Steinhardt spell. She has some Steinhardt spells, but not all of them. Like, any gravitatory shit, I did not give her, because I'm like, how the fuck would she do that? Other stuff like this, I'll reflavor it, that she just throws spores and the spores stab you through the ground or something. But this is one of the spells that she can use to fuck with you from a long distance. This is totally based off of Bloodborne. There's an item in Bloodborne that should do exactly this. It's a okay item. Not great, but not terrible. I digress though. So, yeah. So Dahlia, you walk past this side of the campfire and catch yourself a nice little wave of warmth. How pleasant.
How wonderful.
How wonderful. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Alright, Defrost and Mariah.
American Thanksgiving.
You approach the duo of Riza and Tao, who does not bat an eye at you. He's still staring at the fire intently, lost in thought. So, little pup, why were you looking over here with such great intent?
I wouldn't call that great intent.
Whatever you want to tell yourself. But my question still stands. There's something you want?
I wanted to say thank you. That was you guys that helped us with but you wouldn't know, but we were in a fight.
I figured. And you're welcome. Tao here did most of the heavy lifting on that. His concoctions were the baseline for the stuff jammed into you. After they got diluted down by Captain Lois. You know, to not kill you.
Figured. It seems like he's got some pretty strong stuff.